Alright, up next is the Global Game Jam 2018. So the Global Game Jam 2018 happened January 26th through 28th in 2018. I had just turned 20 a few months prior, and was doing a little bit more in college, but still pretty stupid. So this Game Jam, I didn't really want to work by myself. I was a little bit burnt out, and I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So when this Game Jam came up and the theme came out and I didn't have anyone to work with, I went back to my room and I started working on something, and I was like, I don't know about this. And then I talked to my boyfriend Scott, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to work on it with you. And Scott, even though he is not an artist, did all of the art in this game pretty much and helped me out a lot with designing it and coming up with some of the fun stuff that we will see in the game. So this game is actually another one of those games that the scope was just way too high, and I didn't end up filling out a lot of it. And as well, it is completely spaghetti code because I didn't know what I was doing, and still don't know what I'm doing. So if we'll just take a look, we'll open it up and give it a shot and sort of explain what it is as we go. So the theme for the Global Game Jam 2018 was transition. Not transition, transmission. What in the heck? Is that really the start screen? Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. I guess I never made a proper menu screen. This can't be right. Hold on. Okay. So the version that I have in Game Maker seems to be slightly outdated, which is very strange. But this is the actual version of the game. So the menu here has a start and a config being just the settings. But yeah, the theme was transmission, and I worked on this game with my boyfriend Scott. He did all the art, so all these menus that you're seeing are him, even though he said he's not an artist. They look pretty good. So if we go and we hit start, we'll get right into the game. So Transmission Simulator is a game where you are on a spaceship running the transmission terminal. You'll get emails and you'll respond to them using one of 4 programmed responses: yes, no, threat, or haggle. And they will respond differently depending on which button you press. So as an example, you can open up this email that's sent from me. It says, "Hello, welcome to Transmission Operator Simulator. It is your task as the transmission officer of this cargo ship to manage the mail for the ship. Each response may yield a new outcome, so choose wisely." Threat. He says, "Please do not threaten me. I'm simply trying to help you understand how to play the game. Just choose yes and we can move on." No. "Hello again. You need to reply yes to continue the game." Haggle. "Well, you make quite the offer. In that case, I'll toss you a few extra space bucks to get you started. Reply yes if you want to continue the game." Sounds good to me. So obviously I included a few joke options here at the beginning. We got an employee instructions. 1 out of 3 sent from ABI, which is our company manager in this game. "Welcome, employee 247505. You have officially been hired by the Association for the Betterment of Intelligent Life as the transmission officer. Our state-of-the-art reply system allows you to respond with the touch of a button. Reply yes to continue." Okay. "Your job as the TO is to respond to transmissions, find cargo for the ship to carry, and watch for distress signals. Any trade deals you close, you'll receive a payment equal to 10% of the price. Try not to bankrupt the ship or yourself, or you may be fired." Gotcha. "If you impress your coworkers, you will receive accolades. The opposite, and you will receive complaints. Enough accolades, you may be promoted. Too many complaints, and you could be fired. This completes your introduction. Reply yes to continue." Sure. So that's the tutorial. I found it pretty interesting to integrate the tutorial smoothly into the game like that. And after this point, the transmissions that you receive are fairly random. One of the problems that we ended up having that we've already noticed is the random chance to get something was way too low in the first build of this game, which I'm currently playing the first build. There was an updated build a few days later that upped the chance, but it's still not a great game even with all of that in mind. So I really want to press self-destruct. And the ship just says, "If you would like to self-destruct, please reply yes." And I'm like, nah, I don't really want to. Self-destruct. So one thing also in this game is you can do quick reply, but that mechanic really didn't come across very well, and it was probably a bad idea to put in the game in the first place. But basically, you can just click this button and then click a response without reading the email, and it'll go away. But I do think these email icons and everything look pretty good, so that's nice. Okay, so after restarting the game, I realized I must have caused a glitch somehow in the previous game by threatening or something. I don't know what I did. But you're supposed to get this instruction from the D- bank. The D- bank is going to manage your funds. So it says, we'll be sure to send you an email anytime your account balance changes. Reply yes to end the tutorial. And then now you're actually getting to the game. Before I was just sitting here waiting for emails to come in, but none of them ever did. But now, if we wait for a second, we should be getting emails from coworkers. Okay, so we actually have a cargo offer already. So this is something that randomly happens where you'll get cargo. So, for example, we have 0 out of 250 cargo in the hold, and the Space Farmers Union would like us to carry 50 containers of sealed goods to Martin Station. You will be paid 8,000 space bucks. I'm going to haggle. It said non-negotiable, but you never know. Well, it says the price was non-negotiable. If you think that means negotiable, you're wrong. Goodbye. Get out of here. Alright, coworker Bob said howdy. Hey there, bud. You're new to the TOA. I'm Bob, your coworker. I run the navigation systems. Just thought I'd introduce myself. Bye! Screw you, Bob. You suck. Give him a threat. See if he responds to that. I don't remember how many responses are programmed in, to be honest. Probably not that many. But the potential here for programmed responses is hilarious, and I'm getting ready to see what'll happen for each email. Okay, so we got another cargo offer from Universal United Universe Unit. Wow. Hello, TO. The UUUU would like you to take 75 units to the Hawkins Station. So Hawkins Station is actually named after my good friend Kurt Hawkins. He's a pretty cool dude, and as well, I think there's a coworker in the game named after him. But it says they offer 10K but are willing to negotiate. Do you accept this offer? I would like to haggle, please. Well, you drive a hard bargain. We can drive the offer up to 1250. Well, 12,500. Do you accept? Yeah, sounds good to me. So, actually, coworker Bob just sent me an email saying that the boss smells kind of weird recently. Is it just me, or does he really need a shower? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna kiss up to the boss and see if it gives me an accolade. But I don't remember if there's any actual consequence for coworker emails programmed in. A cargo offer from the Space Rock Mining Corporation. They said, we would like to make an offer. We'd like you to take 100 of our patented space rocks to the Vesa sector. So Vesa is actually a reference to something I created. We were challenged during my first week at the university to create something innovative, and we created a short sci-fi game called Vesa. So that's a reference to that. And it says, we'll pay you 5,000 space bucks. I accept. Sounds good to me. So once you complete a cargo run, you'll get a balance change, and it tells you how much you made. So I earned 1250. Wasn't I supposed to get 12,500? Oh wait, no, because I earned 10%. Right. So I earned 1250 from that. Oh, we got a cargo offer from Bep. Let's see. Bep, 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 Bep. 125, Bep, Bep, Bep. 15,000. Space Bep, 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 Bep. Haggle? Bep, Bep, Bep. 20k. Bep. 125. Bep, Bep. Sounds good to me, dudes. So, there's... Oh, we got a cargo offer from the Space Farmers again. I'm just going to accept it this time. And then, of course, we earned $500. And at this point, you've seen most of what this game has to offer. There's a couple more joke responses. Ooh, actually, a good example. Ziptoid Prince needs our help. Hello, user. I regret to inform you that I have lost access to my large fortune. If you donate 1,500 to me, it will help me retrieve my fortune, and I can pay you back 100k. Please accept. And obviously, this is a spam email in reference to the Nigerian prince emails of the past, and I'm going to accept it. And, yep. For completing a delivery, you just spent 1,500 I think that was probably something that I forgot to rewrite, where it says like, "Oh, you wasted $1,500, you dummy." We got a balance change saying that I've earned 2,000. Cargo offer. Oh god, the emails are piling up. Yeah, give me the space rocks, dude. Balance change. Got some money. Ooh. Cargo offer. Doobie's space substances. Hello there, friendo. I've got a few substances I'd like shipped, if you've got the space. I need 25 out tonight, so what do you say? 20k space bucks? How about a threat, nerd? Calm down. No need for threats. I can up the offer to 25k. Please just accept. So that was something that I actually had no idea would happen if I threatened this guy, because most of the responses in this game will end up doing the same thing because I was running out of time and I didn't have time to program unique responses. But occasionally with somebody like Doobie, if you give them a threat, it'll actually work similar to a haggle in that they'll give you a better price depending on if they're like a weak person. So he just gave me a better price and I'm going to accept that. And then Doobie wants me to ship more substances, so I'll just accept that. And now you've basically seen the gist of this game. It was pretty fun to make. I kind of wish that we had gotten a lot more done with it and had some more gameplay, because it's actually pretty alright. Ooh, we got a great business deal from the Ziptoids. Hello, I have a business deal. Please give $5,000. Sure. Oh, we got a yo from coworker Kurt. Yo, I'm Kurt. Hit me up if you're down to chill, okay? Heck yeah, man. The Ziptoid Prince needs my help again. How about get out of here, nerd? And then I think we've seen most of the responses, so I'm just going to self-destruct. Hey, man, we going to hang sometime? I thought we were cool. No. But yeah, I'm going to self-destruct now. Unfortunately, your ship has been destroyed. That means you lose. And that sends you back to the main menu. So that is Transmission Operator Simulator. It was a super fun game to make. It's definitely one of the more spaghetti codes, I'm sure, if we take a look in here. I'm not going to get too in-depth anymore because these games are more recent and they're not as fun to look at. They're mostly just frustrating. So if I go to, like, combat emails... Oh, I guess I don't have any because we never got combat in the game. But coworker emails here, we actually have the different emails from coworker Bob. And then the plans for future ones, like these ones that never showed up. But for now, we have howdy from coworker Bob, which is that first one, and then boss saying the boss smells weird. And then, of course, you have the different like coworker Kurt over here. Wow, I don't remember a lot of this. Let's see. Let's go to distress emails. So let's see. Please help. Pirates have taken over the station and are killing everyone. Will you help us? From Bernard Station. We have send help quickly from Grand Alien Zoo, and it says urgent. Giant alien spiders have escaped and are ravaging the zoo. Help needed. Which is a reference to FTL, the giant alien spiders. We got some spam emails. I'm sure there's a bunch of these. Yep, we got some spam emails in here. These are pretty good. My personal favorite is the meet hot singles in your sector from martianmingle.com. Yep, that's a good joke. And then when it comes to actually running the game, oh, this is the control has the tutorial here where it's gonna send you like the different run messages, I think. Balance change, yeah, every time you get a balance change, it'll send you a balance change email. Story emails. So the story emails start off with the tutorials and then give the employee introduction and all that. The responses here. So how did I do responses? So we got... Wow, this is strange. So you get the email and then you can respond in different ways. And I guess it switches like the status. Oh, so I have an array called status, and each of the different positions at the array is a different person. And depending on what the person's mood, or like what you set that person to, it'll give a different response. And I didn't use enums back then as well, but if I had used an enum, it would have been like the status is set to default for 0, and -1 is like angry or something like that, you know? So when you get to these, like, bargained with, he's happier, -5 is like angry, and -1 is like, eh. But then, so when you get to the other characters, like if we go back to the coworkers, coworker Bob is 302, is character number 302. So if we go to status 302, that's Bob's status. An interesting way to do things for sure. So this is all the variables, most of the variables in the game. It's interesting. I don't remember most of this stuff. Seems like you had a reputation system that was going to be in the game, as well as there was going to be combat and stuff like that. So I had definitely had a lot planned for it that didn't make it into the game. But I think it still ended up turning out pretty all right, and I'm happy that the game exists.